Hey guys, what's up? This is Bhagat, and today I just wanted to talk about this weird dream I had just now, actually. So I woke up at 4 a.m. and because I slept pretty late yesterday, like relatively late, I slept in the evening, and I ended up waking up at 4 a.m., which also happens to be the perfect time to meditate. So I came outside, did a little bit of meditation, and mostly thought about my dream. And in this dream, uh, I saw my dad. And now I've had plenty of dreams like that where I saw my dad, but in this dream, it was kind of strange because um, I've had many dreams and I've seen my dad in a lot of them before, and I used to think after would have those dreams, I wouldn't be sure whether it was my father or if it was just a self-generated dream. I wouldn't be sure, so I'd ask for proof. And part of that proof was I would ask him, like I would say that you should repeat one thing again and again over the span of different dreams so that I know it's you um, who is in the dream. Like if it's his spirit, or if he repeats it, then it could be his spirit. Otherwise, then it's probably just my dream. So in this dream, he actually. So after a while, I had no dreams where he was in there, and for a couple of months, there were no dreams. And then I think last week I had a dream. It was just kind of random. He was there, and it was just like, whatever. We were somewhere in the parking lot or something, and he was telling us stuff. And I don't really remember, but it was just like one of those dreams where you're just doing things with your loved one. But in this dream, it was like that. We were chilling at home, and we were uh, we were it wasn't it didn't seem like him though in the beginning, because it just seemed like a random person. Because in the dream I was aware that he had passed away. In the dream I was aware of that. So I thought, who is this person in the dream? And the person in the dream didn't really look like him, or at least at first glance. Skunks. In the dream he didn't really look like him at first glance. So we're in his bedroom, and he's just talking to me, and I'm just talking to him, and it's kind of dark, and he's just lying on the bed. He's just chilling on the bed. So when I look at him, it kind of seems like it's my dad, but I'm like, I can't be sure. So I go and I turn on the light. Now the interesting part is not any of this. The interesting part is the whole time we were chilling. First we were chilling just around the house, and then we were chilling in his bedroom. The whole time we were chilling, he would ask me, if you get hungry, I'll make this for you. I'll make this I'll make I'll make this for you. It was a dish. It started with M. I forget what he was saying, but it was something with M. And that was like, he was saying that like in Punjabi. He was saying that. So he's lying on the bed, and it's kind of dark, and I go to turn on the light because I want to be. I'm wondering, is it him or is it somebody else? So I turn on the light, and it's him. He gets up and he goes, "Waheguru Khalsa, Waheguru Fateh," and he's smiling, right? Like he would normally like really smile and say that. And then he says, if you get hungry, I'll make you this thing, I'll make you this dish. And at that point, I'm like awake. Like even in the dream, I'm awake. I'm just like whoa, and then I wake up in real life because I kind of come out of it. I'm like that takes me out of it because for the whole dream, I thought it was just some random dude who was in our house. I was wondering who is this guy, and he was telling me, if you're hungry, if you get hungry, I'll make you this. And then I turn the light, and it's my dad. And then he's like, if you get hungry, I'll make you this. I was like, holy shit. Right, for the longest time, I was thinking that he should repeat a single message again and again so that I could see that it was him. So in this dream, he does that. He repeats it. So I mean, I'm not sure like what it is. I mean, it could just be my imagination, but it could also be him trying to communicate via you know, kind of subconsciously. So like through dreams or you know, that kind of stuff. So it's interesting because I had the dream at 4 a.m. because I woke up at 4:30. So it was at 4 a.m. and you know, 4 to 5 a.m. is like the perfect time to do Simran because you're in most touch with your subconscious self. So I thought that was interesting that that's when I had the dream and that you know, he was repeating that one sentence throughout the dream, and yeah, so we'll see what happens like in the future. But that was certainly a interesting dream. If nothing, it was pretty interesting, and when I woke up, I was like in tears. I was like, oh man, you know, like no particular thoughts, just tears. So yeah, that was an interesting experience. So I thought I'd just share that. Let me know if you guys have had any experiences like that where a loved one who's passed away has tried to contact you or something, or if you've ever had any interesting dreams where you thought that it was them. And I'll see you guys later.